Ooh, look at those guns. Just being extra careful here with the wires, with the microphone. Hello everyone, welcome to Randomest Poker. I'm the Russian guy. And I hate the title of this video, because it's clickbait. I mean, you know it, I know it, but it's not the bad clickbait when I'm trying for you to get to buy something that you don't really need. However, this is a hobby, so you don't really need anything related, but anyway. The two replicas that you should own are not by any means superior to nothing like a standard AEG or whatnot. Quite the opposite. They are overlooked most of the time because they are less quality and cheaper than the standard. So what's the standard? The standard will be an AEG. It can range from the Jingong G36C up to a Tokimaru. Oh, let's see, the Tokimaru's recoils are not AEGs, but something different. But let's say up to an ENL or LCT-AK. So this is like a standard, right? This is like what everybody starts looking at. After this, you have the GBBs, which are more expensive to run, more expensive magazines, etc. Fail a lot more. And I know it, I have a MP9 from KCS, KWA. You'll have the recoils, which are great quality control, less power, not recommended to be touched by someone who does not know what he's doing, internal wise, etc. But you never go to look down. You never go to look like, well, I can get this gun for 300 monies, but what can I get for 50? This is where I come for both of these, because they are both less than 50 euros, $50 or 50 whatever, 50 pounds or whatever. This is, first of all, a double eagle 3-shot shotgun. They make the Benelli M3, both the Super 90 and the Shorty, and they went their own way and made a Benelli M1014, which is the one that I have here. However, this is not sold as double eagle, but as Firepower MS, which is a rebrand by Cybergun. I bought this secondhand back in 2012. Didn't use it that much. I think it has like 5 or 6 games on it in all this time. And most of them are because we are allowed in the Andalusian Federation of Airsoft to use the bullfighting arena in Motril, in Granada, as an airsoft field. And there we just play with shotguns and pistols, which is just a lot of fun. Safer gameplay, more fun, more dynamic. And this is what really got me into trying to build my own, a bit more advanced, a bit more custom made, a bit more intricate shotgun for airsoft. Because this I had for a long time. This I just bought a couple months ago. This is the, you know, a knuckle thingy in the shape of a shotgun. So I just love how it. This is a CIMA 870. This is one of the models that I think are exclusive for Taiwan Gun. Taiwan Gun, it's not in Asia, it's in Poland. So you can get all the stuff from there to the European Union without paying customs. They're my best choice and the best recommendation that you can give to someone for cheap airsoft guns and gear. Because they're cheaper. I mean, they have cheap brands, but they sell them cheap as well. The only thing is shipping. Especially if you buy like inserts for a plate carrier, just you need one pouch and it's 3 euros the pouch, but 15 euros the shipping, which is why usually you get to your WhatsApp group in your local field or your team or whatever and say, hey, I want to order this, who's in? And you all guys make a big order for everyone. I think it's common practice. Also, if you like really holding that shit and buying because that happens to me. You buy, oh yeah, €2, €3, yeah, oh that's fucking cheap as fuck. Oh, that's on sale. You end up with €300 of shopping cart, and you keep looking at it once and again, and there's nothing you would like to take out. You want to buy everything that you just put in that, and then you end up with a lot of Chinese shit piling up in the armory, like happens to me. I'm not ashamed of myself. I'm fine with it. So, why am I recommending the double eagles, which are older, have less a bit worse performance, and generally come with less variations and are less customizable than the Seamas? First of all, the price is at least €10 cheaper, which is around 20% because they're cheap as fuck. But also because I found that you need to use good BBs in the Seamas. You need to use at least G&G BBs, which are the ones that I usually use in my other replicas. But this runs on whatever you put inside of it. Do not put your penis inside of it, you're gonna get hurt. Now, it's a spring-powered gun, both are. So, no gas, no batteries, nothing. All you need to go for are the magazines that come in the shape of teeny tiny little cutie shotgun shells. Which is awesome because you're carrying all the magazines around and the shells around, but they're actually magazines because you get 30 BBs in one of these. But the thing shoots 3 BBs at once, so you get 10 shots from each, which is almost as running real caps. So that's a cool thing. I mean, I like running real caps on the AK, for example, in the AK, in the AK, and it's a fun thing. The reload stuff also looks more realistic, and this thing you can break, but you can 3D print one. I think there is some designs on Thingiverse. I do prefer the 1014 to the M3s because of the collapsible stock and the fact that the 1014 in real life is semi-automatic, so it's not, you won't get to operate the handguard, but here you do get to operate it, so it's closer to your body, which means that anatomically you're not using that much of shoulder strength but bicep strength. In my case, I went through a shoulder operation, so I'm really scared of hurting my shoulder in any way because that thing hurt badly. I mean, I dislocated it 3 times in 1 year. I dislocated it 3 times in 1 year. Last time, I couldn't pull it back myself. So my mom, who's a doctor, said, well, you know what? I'm too scared of trying to put your arm in its place because I'm a pediatrician, not a traumatologist. So I'll have your dad watch a video on YouTube of how to put a dislocated arm back, and he'll just do it to you. And I said, well, okay. I don't know how much giving birth hurts, but having someone putting your arm, your dislocated shoulder back in its place, watching a YouTube video, hurt really bad. So I'm really trying to bring that thing close to me and not rely on shoulders and rely on biceps, because of course hurting your biceps is, you're less prompt to hurting your biceps or anything by operating the biceps than by operating the shoulders. In fact, I'm just moving and I already feel the noises. I mean, I think it's paranoia in some way, but things that I like about it. So you have these features, and also you have rail on top so you can put sights on it. I usually have, I also put one of the rails of the AK handguard I have with rails. Just put it on there with different screw than the one that comes in. Oh, I have a screw missing here. Interesting. Just to add a grip. So the grip that I have on the Madagascar over here which is the Stupi Tango down grip, and the RMR, which I have on top of the shot dot, went on the shotgun. And I can switch them pretty easily because this RMR from AliExpress is quite easy to adjust. Just one turn is like 100 and something MOA. Really good for these types of replicas when you just need that sight to go in the general direction of where you want the BB to go, but still you can get it quite on the spot. So why do I like to have a red dot on it and just shorten everything up? Because it's, as I said, easier to operate, easier to put that strength through and to be consistent with it, even though if you're playing lots of hours. Plus, you're supporting the elbows on your body, so you're not, then again, tiring the arms. On the side is, of course, so you can just enter and know exactly where that BB is going, making sure you're not hurting anyone. Extremely fun to play with, especially if you have 4 guys and 3 of them are running these, and 1 is running an AEG. He becomes like the machine gun of the game, and you're like little running, gunning stuff. So shotties are really fun replicas to play with, extremely expensive to buy and run, no maintenance at all. You can just have it every time with you on your car, whatever, your airsoft kit, not on your car, if you know what I mean. Go into a game, you have it. In case something breaks down, in case someone breaks something that's not ahead, because in that case, it's murder. It pretty much ruins the game. But someone, loses this, something happens. We need a gun. Here you go. Oh, it's a shotty. Go ahead and try it. So, good replacement gun to have. And really, I think that it becomes another role in game. So, if you have a reliable AEG and you want to get something extra, just because you want to, just because this is Airsoft and it's a black hole for your money, you may go for something more expensive, like getting into GBB primaries. I fucking hate you. This is a love-hate relationship. Because this is like a toxic girlfriend that sucks dick real good. Because it'll make you mad, but when it gives you head, you're in heaven. This is it. Every time it shoots good, it's amazing. Because you feel it, you're in there. The gun, the other thing also happens. But then it breaks. For no fucking reason. And you find yourself trying to fix it. And then you have to order the parts from Hong Kong directly. And you have to wait. And you look at it, and it's just saying, I'm not functioning. Why? I treated you well. I don't know. I'm not functioning. Toxic fucking girlfriend that gives amazing blowjobs. You may get into that. Or you may get into that good friend of yours that's not as sexy as your ex-girlfriend, but that will never deny giving you that sexy time. You can also go with the girl that sucks dick for €5, which is this. Also from Double Eagle, also from Taiwan Gun. This shotgun I think it cost like 10, €12, but it cost us €6, I think, because we went on the Black Friday sales and got a shit ton of things, like 6 of these. If you take the magazine out and you are extremely blind or extremely drunk or on something that will probably make you be ready for surgery, you'll think that this is a Tokyo Marui M80 breacher. It's not. It's a Double Eagle M something. Full plastic, full ABS plastic, shit as it comes. The sound of it is awesome, but it just sounds broken, but it's not. It works. It's extremely reliable, extremely accurate for what it is. And the magazines are like €2. So just fires one BB, one barrel, one BB per rack. But if you wank it enough, right, start wanking it, you get as much BBs as the times you wank it. But downside is, if you put the barrel down, they'll all fall off. So this is something that you just get for fun. You just get it and laugh at yourself. If you take it to a field, right? You come in. Imagine you come in your cryo precision pants and good, I don't know, something like multicam, proper multicam, nice whole helmet, the contacts, the proper radio setup, this and that. And they'll ask you, "Whoa, you brought your MK18 Mod 1 from VFC?" "Oh yeah, sure, and I got this new thing." "Whoop, the fuck is that?" "Hey, you're a shotty." "Why?" "Why not, bruh?" If you want to practice paint jobs, this is the way to go, because this thing needs a paint job. I mean, it's just so cheap, plasticky looking. But we got each guy of the team got one of these. We just gonna paint them and see what we can do with them. Mostly for those shotgun and pistol games, because it has better accuracy and range than the 3-shots. Plus less BB consumption, because here you get 3 BBs each time, and believe me, this thing with its slow rate of fire, low capacity magazines using the shells, seems like you're not shooting a lot, but you actually are shooting 3 times as much as you think. Won't happen with this one, because every time you rack it or you wank it, it's 1 BB. And I know BBs aren't expensive, but they're also something that we have to think about. If you buy an LMG, you start playing with the LMG a lot, you'll feel each euro that goes into the BB bag, because you buy more grams, I mean heavier BBs, 0.28, 0.30 if you're crazy enough, or if you want to hurt people crazily enough, and it'll become more and more expensive. Also different brands, you have better quality. It's not the same as buying the shittiest BBs you can find on Taiwan Gun. That would be really cheap. Then going to the G&Gs, which are going to be a little bit more expensive, but still really affordable. Better quality. These are the ones that I recommend. And well, that's basically it. So these are the shotties. If you like the roll, if you like playing with these or with these or even with these, you can go ahead and buy something higher end like a Tokyo Marui 880, 870. Make it, because there's so many upgrade paths for it as well, but they'll cost you money because that's gas operated. So you get into the gas systems with all its failures, with all the more expensive, more engineered after parts, and just for me right now it's not worth it. I'm staying with the project of the SEMA, and I just saw while checking the links and the prices from Taiwan Gun, then they just got some new models of the 870s from SEMA, and this one came with a AR-15 pistol grip and stock tube. And I didn't find that particular thingy sold separately, and I want one. So please, Taiwan Gun, if you're watching this, people from Taiwan Gun, which are from Poland, not from Taiwan, please, this is something important. They are from Poland, European Union, no customs whatsoever. I need one of these. Can you talk to the SEMA god? I mean, or at least give me like a SEMA ticket so I can talk to them and order this part separately, so I can make this look just the way I want to, and I will paint it and I will put some shit on it, and I'll just go ahead and dye the first, like I always do. But then I feel a bit better about myself because I made a custom shotty, spring powered. And the second replica everyone should own, or at least consider, is an STI MBB pistol. Also from Taiwan Gun, by the way. As I said, they're the best thing. They're the best place to go for the cheap stuff, both guns and gear. Cheap brands that are nice. I mean, they're quite nice for the price, but are even cheaper there. And they're not paying me anything. I'm not getting anything for free from them, not even shipping. But that's fine, because that means that I can say whatever the fuck I want. And today I can say that Time and Gun is awesome, but tomorrow I can run into some trouble with them, like buying something and they not take responsibility for the warranty if it's broken or whatnot. And then I can say, you know what? They're fuckers. But I've been buying from them for 6 years now, and everything went fine all the time. So, no complaints here. And why would you want a 40 euro non-blowback pistol? Well, first of all, it's 40 euros, not 100 and something. Now, most of you guys, me myself, are going to be using GBBs because they're awesome. They're nice. They are not expensive. Since they're secondaries, you won't feel the more expensive running costs of it. The maintenance, it's simple because, well, it's just taking it apart like a real firearm. Just take the slide off, some silicone oil in here and in there, and you embarrass yourself in a video, just as always. That's it. After every game, simple maintenance. The magazines, sometimes they will leak the gas from down here. It will be easily solvable, just silicone oil and putting the gas in, silicone oil, gas, silicone oil, gas, silicone oil, gas. If it doesn't work, take the valve out, use some joint replacement liquid like Neural 28. I'll link that, by the way. You can find it on Amazon. Neural 28, the orange stuff. Put that back, try it again. If it still doesn't work, buy another valve. Boom, that easy. So, quite simple. The MBBs, you can always experiment the same problems. In fact, I have experimented these problems with the MK23 from STI, but since the gun does not have a blowback system, you don't put it under that much stress. Less gas consumption, less parts wear, and also, the thing with gas blowback is, imagine if you are playing in a desert and it gets windy, you start shooting. This is why I'm wearing the iPro, by the way. If you see me wearing iPro, it means that I'm gonna get shoddy. So, shoddy is the other thing. Shoddy is what I'm getting. You have dust flying over, the gun is cycling, and you get the dust inside the gun, which means it's maintenance. While the MBB, which sounds like a fart, by the way, extremely silent because I'm using, even though it's the STI, I have a barrel thread adapter from 16mm negative, which is the ones that you find in the MK23s and the USPs, the tactical USPs. Thread converter to 14mm counterclockwise, or 40mm negative, and the Tokyo Marui small suppressor. Tokyo Marui has, I believe, 2 suppressors that you can buy separately. I have both of them. You have one that looks like a Nats armament, bigger one, and this one that's smaller. You also get functional suppressors with the SOCOM pistol, which is the one this MK23 copies from STI. And I think also the suppressors you get with the MP5s, SDs, and the 416D in recoil shock are also functional. They have a foam that, surprisingly, of all the suppressors, of airsoft suppressors that I've tried, the Tokyo Maruis are the only ones that actually suppress something. However, suppressors will only work in spring guns or non-blowback gas guns or HPA guns, because the noisiest thing about an AEG, for example, is all the motor and all the stuff working, right? It's the motor of the thing that you're hearing, and that's what makes noise. If you have the recoil, of course, it's the recoil system itself. The fuck? It's the recoil system itself. But in here, you can see unsuppressed, suppressed, which makes both the Tokimarui SOCOM and the STI MK23 the perfect pistol for the sniper or the reconnaissance guy, because it makes a difference. It makes sense switching from that AEG or that bolt action sniper to something like this, because it's silent. The suppressor is almost a silencer. You see that? Because these are suppressors, not silencers. Silencers do not exist per se, because they just suppress part of the sound and the flash. If it's a real firearm, they won't silence it like they do in movies or video games, when you could just shoot a suppressed pistol up out here next to an enemy or whatever, and he won't hear a thing. Just video game design. So pretty cool stuff. And STI makes different models, not just the MK23. However, the MK23 is the only STI pistol that's both enormously big, because these things, I mean, just compare the size. I'm going to take the can off. Size comparison between a compact pistol like the Glock 19 and the massive ass MK23. Way too big. That's what she said. So it won't fit. That's what she said. In most holsters. I recommend using the Warrior Assault Systems Universal Pistol Holster, which is wonderful. But it's a big bulky thing. It's a big thing. That's what she said again. They make a USP, they make a couple Berettas, they make a SIG. They should make just any one of those with a threaded barrel. I'm just saying, please, people from Time Gun, if you're watching this, please, again, can we speak with the guys at STI so they can make a compact or a subcompact pistol with a threaded barrel with their system, please? Maybe make it like my curation and your exclusivity, like you're doing with the Sigma shotties, please. I think we can change something, because just recently, just this year or maybe last year, ICS, which is one of the old school, old-timey manufacturers, got and tried to make their subcompact pistol non-blowback with a suppressor, a Makarov. And they fucked it up. They fucked it up. They really did fuck it up. I'm still getting it. I'm getting it just so I can say that they fucked it up with scientific proof. Because you're selling a pistol for almost 150 euros, which is almost the same price as the MK20, as the SOCOM by Tokimarui. It's not as good performance-wise when it comes to range and accuracy. That's out of the question. The suppressor does not work as good as the one from Tokimarui. It's not compatible with anything. And there is a specific real-life model based on the PM Makarov, which comes suppressed, which is the 6P9. There is a dedicated model made for this, because, you know, Soviet Union have these things going on. Why would they make a subcompact suppressed pistol made for that specific role, made to compete with the MK23, trying to go at its flaws, which is basically the size of it, and not going all the way and making a 6P9? So ICS, if you want to unfuck this up, talk to me. I can go up there, we can work it out, we can make a decent NBB 6P9 that at least every Russian themed airsoft player will probably get. Because there is no way, except custom made ones, to get the 6P9. And plus you get the looks of a 6P9 and the function of a 6P9, which is a suppressed pistol. Because the Makarov, you can get the PM from KSC KWA or the PMM from WE. I had one from WE. I sold it to make space for the Mac of ICS. Then I read a review that said it's not compatible with fucking anything. And then I said, you fucked it up. But now I'm trying to investigate all things related to non-blowback pistols. And I just have to go through it. So that's it. The MBBs are great for being your second pistol for milsim games where you want to be silent, and also are great if it's your first pistol and you're just beginning. So stay with me in this one. You're just beginning playing airsoft, right? You got yourself a nice decent AEG. You're happy with it. You're playing every weekend, this and that. Then you find that there's some CQB, but you don't want to spend that much money because you want to put a red dot on it, or maybe buying a uniform that you like, or maybe just going partying with your friends, maybe buy your girlfriend some dinner, whatever. You don't want to spend that much money on something that you know you're not going to use as much. So you go ahead, go to Taiwan, go and get one of these for 40 euros and use it. Then you save up more money and say, you know what, this is okay, but I want a GBB. Go ahead and buy a GBB. Do you sell this one? Do you throw it away? No, you don't. Play with the GBB, you understand the games. Then you find out that there's this thing called milsim, and there's this thing called reconnaissance and sniper and all the good stuff about it. And you remember, then you had a gun that's suppressed, and then you use it for it. So for me, the timing will be AEG, MBB, spring shotgun, pistol. Or maybe AEG, MBB, GBB pistol, and then the shotty. Or AEG, damn Blitzerian type of money, 2 GBBs because akimbo guns, one of these, 7 mags, real Leo tech on it, suppress all the stuff, and when it breaks, you just buy another one. It's up to you, but these are my 2 cents. I'll leave you the links down below, as usual, so you can see for yourself where to buy it, how much does it cost. If the links are broken, it's because, you know, shops tend to modify the stock. It will probably take you to Taiwan Gun anyway. This seems like a marketing something, but it's not. Honestly, it's not. You can buy them whatever the fuck you want, but I'm thinking of buying my stuff there right now. They have different MBBs down there, not just the STIs, and I want to get all of them. So I've been on Reddit, YouTube forums, and there's not enough information about MBB pistols. I've been to Thingiverse trying to find this adapter for the stock. I did not find one, which is why I'm asking directly to someone. Please point me at SEMA so I can buy it from them, or maybe Taiwan Gun can handle it for me. Like, you know what, we got this crazy guy making YouTube videos down in Spain. He wants to make a shotty. He already bought one, but he wants the stock from this one you just released. Can you please sell him that so we can just shut the fuck up and leave us alone? And they'll say, oh, no, we eat bad. Oh, we not sell stock, we eat bad. Oh, no, and all that. Oh, that was fucking racist, but I don't care. Because hey, I'm a Russian guy in Spain. People get racist with me all the time. It's like, oh, you're Russian, you're in the mafia, fuck you. Story of my life. In fact, that became way too real when I had police coming to my house and just taking all the cars and things. That shit gave me depression. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. As usual, you know that if you want to see more of this, you can just subscribe. If you think that the video was entertaining, funny, useful, whatever, you can click that little button that says thumbs up. But if you really want to help me out, you can comment, leaving some feedback. That way I can improve the quality of the videos for everybody. You can also, you can also ask your questions down there, or in my Instagram. You have the link, of course, in the description, which is a more direct way to talk to each other, sending pictures and whatever. No nudes. Don't sell me your naked pictures. I have Pornhub in my phone. I'm good. But maybe you want to show me a gun, show me a plate carrier, whatever. But you can also share this with your WhatsApp group of your local place, or maybe a Facebook group, if you think that people may be interested in it, or open up a debate, which is always good. I like when my videos open a debate down in the comments, because we get different points of view and we end up coming with a conclusion. We create that conflict. We don't run away from it. We go towards the conflict, because only by conflict we can make a better conclusion. If we are smart enough to not just, you're gay, no you, why your shoes ragging, why your mama dead, all that meme stuff. So that's it. Thank you very much. Y hasta luego. Now is when I just strip with the wire and everything falls down. All the house, just the whole house falls down.